Alrighty, folks. Well, good evening and welcome to yet another session of our Princes of the Apocalypse. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by the majority of our wonderful players.
Hello.
And we will be down a player, but there is always the hidden player, and that is you. If you're watching live, you can spend those penguin points, channel points, to interact with the game and actually help the players out when they need it or when they don't. You never know. And also, quick little plug because we're looking at it. If you like maps, I make maps. I've got a Patreon for it. Patreon Dungeon Mister. You'll find it. It's right there on the screen. You'll see it. But so check it out if you like maps. If you don't like maps, you should check it out still. And then maybe you will. But speaking of checking things out, you guys were checking out something about some griffins last time. So let's talk about where we're at, what we're doing, and how we got there. So, last time, after an eventful night, some of you found a mysterious gift of a ring on your nightstand when you awoke. The weather outside was, and when I wrote this, I was like, oh, the weather outside is frightful, but inside is so delightful. I didn't think about that until just now. But the weather outside was still frigid, but inside the spire was warm enough. So it's, yeah. Anyways, you guys spoke to both Thurl Maroska and Sabra Bellabranta, a Feathergale knight and friend to Zeke, with quotes. Thurl admitted that more than a few of his knights had abandoned the spire and his own leadership to a supposed prophet, Erisi. They were the ones that had gone into conflict with these earth cultists so many days ago, with that dealing of the delegation that you had heard about. He also made mention that some of them had been seen flying in the east side of the canyon. Savra had much less to say, other than the fact that Thurl was losing graces and respect within the Feathergale Society, and will most likely not be leader long. She also wasn't seemingly respectful of him anymore either. She claimed that he wasn't willing to do anything truly good, and was more concerned with being a questing knight fighting monsters and such. But with these conversations ended, Thurl said he would lend a hand however he could, if he could, in seeking either the abandoned knights or this earth cult. You left the spire heading eastward, hopefully towards the location suggested by Thurl. But on your way in the snows, you were uncertain of your path, and once more havoc showed up, reminding you of the debt owed. Hoping it would be done before calling in the second favor promised, something having to do with his mistress. And you guys were quite tired of hearing and dealing with this havoc, so not wanting to steal Thurl's hippogriff, whom you had just made allies with, you decided to seek out a griffin. And indeed, you might have seen one previously, so you headed into this wintry canyon, encountered an ogre and his two saber-toothed tiger companions. They were a small threat to deal with on your way down. And once in the canyon's bottom, or at least near it, Lucky started seeing traces of the griffin fur and feathers, which led right to one of the beasts, actually, chipping away at a nearby frozen-over puddle, or perhaps pool. Pax decided to try his luck and talk to the griffin, but ended up scaring it away, which was slightly better than being attacked by it, at least. And Pax decided to run in the snows after it. While Torn did mention, after looking around, that Griffin probably did nest somewhere nearby on the cliffs here. And that is where we're going to pick up as you guys are staring into space. Now, as the snow is falling, it does kind of obscure your view slightly. And there's a bit of a wind gusting about. So, what are you doing?
So the direction that we think that the nest is, or like are leaning towards. I'm gonna kind of look that way and then look at Benji and be like, maybe we take a walk down the edge of the cliff there and see if we can feel anything. Kind of referencing if we could feel anything through the rock anywhere around there. And
That's a good idea as any. I'll join you. I'll activate tremor sense. Or not, stone cutting. That's what it is, right?
It's a stone cutting is tremor sense 60 feet.
Yeah.
You start
looking for like outcropping like ledge for like a nest. Is that what we're looking for?
just to see if we feel anything, like, there's activity up there. Get a feel for if there's, one of the griffins in the nest up there.
Mm-hmm. I'll take out my baton off the side of my hip, and I open her up. It telescopes open, and a little chisel pops out, and I'll put a little chisel mark into the wall, and I I put a little rod into it, and I put my ear into the rod so I'm more connected into the into the stone and seeing.
Try and listen to what the
vibrations.
stones might have to say. Yeah, I'll say both of you guys give me perception checks. And you can feel the snow falling onto this stone and on the cliffside.
Oof.
It's a 6 and a 15. Benji, perhaps you didn't look correctly, or, well, you hear the ice crumbling and falling. It kind of disturbs your listening. However, Orsic, you do sense the faintest bit of movement a little bit further away than 60 feet. Up in one direction to the right a little bit, maybe. But it definitely scales further than 60 feet up.
Okay. So there's something up there in a general direction.
General direction, yes.
Okay. So there's something out there. It's barely there. It's got to be kind of far away.
That's
But there's
some sort of lake, right? A pond or something like that up there, frozen over.
Oh, there's that. But there's something else. It's up there. So we need to be careful as we start to move our way down. And I'll be saying that as I walk back towards the group, so the kind of let the group in on the same info.
Yeah.
So Torin is slowly, carefully looking at the cliff sides, turning a little, trying to reason out what would make the most logical location in regards to it hunting,
Okay.
launching, landing, nesting, all that
above.
stuff.
Yeah.
At this point, Torin looks like basically a Yeti covered in snow, little bits of ice on his beard. As a matter of fact, he could probably just lay down in the snow and it'd be difficult to see him.
Yeah, I would say, Torn, give me a survival check, looking to see if where in this description it is hard to see, because the snow is falling. Every time you look up, you might get a few snowflakes in your eye. But, yeah. Give me that survival.
24.
With a 20 frickin' 4. Well, I'm getting a little background noise from Orsic still. As Lucky had led you here, it wasn't just to where this griffin was chiseling at the ice. You definitely see a few perfect little undercroppings that would make perfect little nesting areas for a griffin or two. You can't quite make out any nest per se, but you can see some ideal locations. And also, maybe along the cliff's edges, you might notice here and there little sporadic bits of bones, which would kind of indicate somewhere up and almost kind of further proving the direction that Orsic mentioned, but maybe a little more specified. You can kind of notice little bones jutting out, and yes, that would make sense.
Well, I have to say, since the Griffin knows we're here, and is probably only going to be further angered by Pax. You hear Pax in the distance.
Hey, get back here. Want to know if you have a sandwich?
I can't say I feel too good about harming griffins over their egg, but he'll sort of look at Lucky sideways. As long as the creatures don't go to waste.
Well, I'll be more inclined to do this at night. You know, I do have a special little ability that befalls me when it's dark outside. I don't want to harm a griffin either. I just want the egg.
Perhaps that could be of service. I am, as you know, very sneaky, but also I am a good climber. I could climb up, take a peek, maybe grab the egg, come back down knowing the wiser.
With the weather as it is, expect one of them to be on the nest.
Oh. Then maybe it is not so simple as I think.
Well, they are fiercely defendant of their nesting, but they are kind of stupid.
I do want to say, but before I forget, because I did really like it, Benji and Torn, I do want to give you guys both inspiration for your descriptions and what you were doing and how you did it. Chef's kiss.
Well, I'm good at
Sorry to
making it
interrupt.
loud. No. We want to make a ruckus down here.
Draw the griffin away from the nest.
Hey,
You already got one of them drawn away.
just one more.
Now you got really quiet on us now, Orsic.
Yep. Well, I'm trying to adjust my
You're good.
mic reception. Is that better now? Okay. Oh yeah, we'll make a distraction. We can figure out a way to make a bunch of noise down here. Start a fire. Looks like there's some wood over in the corner there.
Nice, icy, frigid wood.
Just, hey, maybe just smoke, which might even be better. Either way, you can get into position. Let us know. I think it's as good a plan as any.
Okay.
Well, are we going to wait until nightfall? Or send Zeke up to see?
I think we actually maybe do both. Zeke can go take a peek and see what he can see while it's still light outside. And if there's any danger at all, then we drop a plane at night.
But then we run the risk of him being found out and having to harm the bird.
Oh, you think he's gonna harm the bird, huh? Be more concerned about him.
That's what I mean. I'd rather not harm a bird and put him in jeopardy. We can wait till nightfall. I can't be seen when it's dark outside.
All right. Then I'll go with that one. You tell me what you need me to do.
Make a lot of noise when I tell you to make a lot of noise.
I
will note it is still like mid-morning.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I understand the making of noise, but there's more than just griffins.
Yes, running into more than what we are accounting for is a possibility.
Or maybe Zeke shoots a arrow when I message him to, instead of making noise, up towards the nest and frighten it up off the egg. If it's keeping the egg warm, I could swipe it real quick.
When they mention other things other than just a griffin, Benji draws a quick rune, and that storage locker opens up, and he pulls a big bear trap out of it, closes the
Hey.
locker.
Torin's
Uh,
eyes narrow.
just a little bit of safety, right?
Mm.
I mean, you could trap the thing without breaking its legs. Trapping it might not be the worst idea. But I'd still rather...
No, I was thinking setting this up behind us just in case something sneaks up behind us.
Hey, we could do that. Never hurt.
It's not a bad idea at all.
Alright. So then what's the plan then? So we're going to have Lucky and Zeke sneak their way in that general direction.
It does
Kinda
look
signal-
like a climb, like very. It's cold, so there is snow falling, and there parts of the stone rock have been frozen over. So, it does look like a treacherous climb at that.
Does there look like any place to... No, never mind.
What are you gonna say?
No, never mind.
There might be.
Nah.
All right.
Looks like a rough climb there, boys. Can you handle it?
Oh, you got your grappling hook?
It's a good question. Do I have a grappling hook?
Sure.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? You got a burglar's pack.
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
is true.
Which
All right,
doesn't
then.
doesn't come with a grappling hook, but we'll say you have one. I don't. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. You're the kind of
Okay.
person who would have one.
Yeah. And I have this. Yeah, I produced the grappling hook.
Torin? How you feeling?
I suppose we have to see what's up there. He looks up the cliff and he says, I could easily climb up there, but I'm not exactly the most subtle.
Hi. You and me both, brother. We can hang out back here. We're good at making noises, though.
I can save that ability for if they get into trouble.
Hey. So that's the plan then, boys.
So Torin would follow them when they start to walk towards the base of the cliff.
And you see this first stretch is at least 30 feet, if not more.
Okay. If you get into trouble, I will become a spider and come get you.
To get up here is 30 feet.
No. That's just like a hill. I should have made it a little less. This is the cliff here, to the north.
Yeah, it's fluffy snow.
This is more of just an incline. You can trudge up it easily enough. No, it might be difficult terrain if you were in combat, but you can walk up it. The cliff is to the north, though. That's where you guys took cover when you were watching the griffin in the water.
Okay. Zeke would make his way over to the wall and try to get the grappling hook up to cross the first span.
Absolutely. Give me a... I'm going to say sleight of hand, probably. I don't know. It might actually be like an athletics, but... no. It's a dexterity acrobatics? Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check.
Ugh.
Give me a dexterity
Why?
save. You throw it all the way up as you quickly... it looks like it hits, or, it clings onto something. Yeah, and you pull on it, and it comes flying at you as you narrowly avoid it falling on your face.
We'll get that nat one out of the way right now.
Oh, that was a nat 1?
Yeah.
Okay, then in that case...
Telling that.
In that case, Zeke. It catches onto something. Instead of falling, you tug on it, and the rope falls loose while your grappling hook stays up there. So your grappling hook is 30 feet up, but your rope is with you. No longer attached.
Well,
It's a little bit of bad luck there, little guy.
it is good that it happened now, no? And not 30 feet up?
Yeah,
It's true.
that's less sucky.
Last time I buy back alley grappling hook. Ever. From now on, I only buy the best grappling hooks.
That's a
Torn
wise
is wondering
idea.
if he actually bought it or not.
Give me an insight check. You don't have to,
DC
Joke.
2.
Yeah.
Benji, seeing this, opens up his storage locker, pulls out a grappling hook, jumps over. I saw what happened. This one right here, dwarven made, top of the line.
Okay, so we can give this another shot then.
All right.
Would you like me to give it a shot there?
Torin will go, I think if you aim for there, that might be good. Cast guidance. on
Okay.
this Acrobatics check.
So you will have adding a d4 on this acrobatics check that you are rolling, Zeke.
Alright.
An 18 plus a d4. I am increasing the DC because you failed so miserably on the first one.
But it's a dwarven grappling hook this time.
22. Yeah, as it clinks on. Here's the thing. It catches onto your other grappling hook, so it kind of made a hook for a hook, so it worked out perfectly.
Nice.
I remember to use guidance.
Congratulations. And you now have a grappling hook about 30 feet up this first ledge, which you can tell there are more ledges.
Alright, better luck this time, no? Let's start the climb.
All right.
And
Zeke
go
going
start climbing.
first? Yeah. Zeke, how are you climbing? Go ahead and describe it for me. Show me, give me a visual. I wanna feel this climb.
Sure, let me turn... there I am. Yeah, so Zeke would, he'd grab the rope like this, put another hand on, just give it one more tug straight down,
Yeah,
make
it's
sure
good.
that it's good. And he puts one foot up, and he pulls and up, another foot, and pull himself up, and yeah, slowly make his way up. Foot, pull, foot, pull.
Give me an athletics check. I will make it less because you do have a climb speed, but
Okay.
conditions and all that. I'll make the DC pretty low for you because you have a climb speed. But there's a chance. Oh yeah, Zeke the Sneak. Climbing up golden. Yep, exactly like that. That's what I'm imagining.
Yep.
As just 1 foot at a time, 1 foot at a time, as you would make your way up 30 feet. And now you have 2 grappling hooks.
Sweet.
You can see before you another ledge. This one goes up 40 feet.
Okay. Grappling hook is how long? 'Cause it's
You got 50 feet of rope attached to it.
50 feet rope. All right.
But the rope is still dangling down beneath you if other people, if anyone is following. Is anyone following?
I am.
All right.
I'm not.
All right. Cool.
How are you following?
Climbing a rope.
Same way?
Yep.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Nope.
With a 6, you make it about halfway up as your foot slips and you start to slide down. Go ahead and give me, I'm going to say Constitution save. We don't get to use those enough.
Can I try to catch him?
But yeah, we'll say you time it perfectly as you slide down and Torn catches you.
Thank you, buddy.
Oops.
Then I cast jump on myself and jump 30 feet up.
What does it
Boing.
look like when you catch jumping? What does it look like when you do the jump? Is it just... Yeah, tell us about this.
Just see Lucky say, thanks, buddy. And then he just boing right up like a frog on steroids.
All right. As you hop up the first leg right next to Zeke, what are Orsic and Benji doing as you're watching this spectacle?
I set up the hunting trap down over the way we came in.
All right, where are you setting it up
And
at?
then,
Draw a
probably
little
along a-
X.
Draw something.
Yeah.
What color should I do?
What color is your trap?
Your heart desires.
Is it made of bronze, copper, steel, gold? You wouldn't use that. That's silly.
Probably some sort of steel.
Is it real
I'll-
steel with Hugh Jackman?
We're there. Well,
That's a
not-
decent movie.
Yeah, I enjoy
I've never seen it, but I no, maybe I have way back when, but
boxing robots, man. Like
Yeah,
this.
it's decent. It's fun.
can't fuck it up. All right, you laying a trap down. What's Orsic doing?
Orsic is really mainly looking in like this area here and this area here. I want to see like how the rocks look, if I could create a rock slide, anything just to make a distraction. What?
Okay, give me a. I'm gonna say a nature check. Trying to use nature stuff to do things.
Get out of the way.
You're not sure what to make of this tree as you look at it. You're not. It feels like rock. It is because it's kind of frozen, but it certainly looks like a tree. It's probably a tree, but there's a skeleton near it. The tree might have killed it. You're not sure. Fair enough, though. You are on the lookout for
Yep.
devastation. Back up to Zeke and Lucky. As Zeke, Lucky just jumps right up next to you as you took time to climb that climb.
Yeah, Zeke is just kind of a little surprised, and he goes, "Well, you made that look much easier. Can you do it again?"
I prefer not to, but yes.
Well, I'm going to throw my grappling hook. You can choose which method you prefer when comes your turn. If you would just be kind enough to watch the bottom while I climb.
I got you back.
All right.
And I'll say this
Zeke
one is at least 40 feet up. Maybe a smidge more, but 40 feet
Alright.
ish.
I'm gonna try to attempt to throw my grappling hook up the 40 feet.
All right. Whereabouts?
Um, let's try to hit it in this little crack area here.
Yeah, I
There's
got you. Give me another acrobatics check to properly toss up. I will say, are you leaving your first grappling hook there so other people could follow if necessary?
Yes.
It's because you have two now, so you just need another thing of rope. I don't know if Lucky has some rope with him to use, or...
I do, yes.
All right. Now we're cooking with fire.
I will hand him my rope.
As Zeke tossing up that... You hear it hook.
Pour on it.
Classic clink. Great. Get the
This
fuck
is
out
it.
of here with that shit. Grappling hook. I hate you. But you have successfully grappled the hook. Hooked the grapple?
Cool. And I will sneakily start to climb it.
Okay. So this is going to be a double. First, athletics check.
Okay.
$18. And Zeke, you're doing this quickly. This will be a series of 2 athletics checks.
Okay.
As you quickly climb up the first one, take a breath. You're about 20 feet up right now. Give me another athletics check. With the frick, is that nat 20?
Yeah.
With a nat 20, give me a stealth with advantage. As you're just grabbing, you're seeing these perfect footholds. Lucky, Zeke is making this look like the easiest thing ever. It's perfection. Double 20s on that. Not nat, but still. As Zeke sneaks up. After you go up 10 more feet, so you're only 10 feet below, you start to hear something. Scratching. You can hear a high-pitched screech. And almost what sounds like laughter. Followed by a roar. And then you can hear the sound of blows landing, feathers flapping, and as you get to near the top, you can actually see a couple of feathers flying. And Zeke, as you approach the top, are you doing anything differently, knowing what you know ahead? You're still sneaking. I'm not saying you've not been found or anything. I'm just, Are you approaching in a different sort of manner? As you get to near the top of the ledge, you know you can make that pull up, but, any preparations, any what's going through Zeke's head in this moment?
He's very wary about this final pull-up. Um, he's going to go for it and press himself as close to the floor as possible to try to remain unseen.
All right. As you quickly creep up, maybe finding a little ledge where you can kind of lay down up and just put your head up towards.
Yeah.
Hearing the sound of flesh ripping and more screeching, you can see two creatures locked in mortal combat. As the soundtrack for Mortal Kombat plays every
Dun,
time.
dun, dun.
Yep. As you would see, not just a griffin. And the griffin is very much losing. As it screeches out, you see the massive jaws of this, as pure white as the snow, maybe with little flecks of pink. A full-blooded dragon. Decimating this griffin.
Oh,
The
fuck.
griffin is on its last leg. As this bite lands, Griffin gives one final screech as the dragon just starts tearing into it. This is a white dragon that you can see just start eating into it. It kind of scans the surrounding areas. There is an intelligence to it, although it does seem a little bit like a wild, brutish beast. You are unseen to it, stealthily hidden, as it starts eating this griffin. This is not a fun scene. It did have a thing. Where'd it go? Yeah. Zeke, what are you up to?
Zeke is immediately gonna kind of shift his body back and begin rappelling down the rope back towards Lucky, trying to remain unseen by the dragon.
Yeah, you are definitely unseen.
Okay.
As you can hear it crunching. It is, oddly enough, the snow meshing with the blood does kind of look like the underside of this white dragon. This isn't, it's not a fully grown dragon by any means, but still much bigger than you are. Easily a 15, 20-foot wingspan, while its body is maybe only 12 feet long.
Large alligator.
Yeah, large alligator. Nothing. And you're just like 2.5 feet as you slide down to see Lucky. As Lucky, what have you been doing? Zeke was really quick about this. He took maybe 8-9 seconds to climb up there and then slowed down. You saw him disappear for a second as he laid on the ledge to look over. And then immediately started rappelling down quietly.
I guess I would have just been standing there kind of in awe, like, wow, that was really fast. And then I see him coming back down. I just wait for him to come back down to see what he has to say.
Okay.
Zeke will come back and he'll put his finger over his face and he'll mouth to Lucky, dragon.
I'll nod my head.
All right. So then Zeke would quickly make it back down towards the other ledge.
Okay.
Everybody else.
You look over to the other ledge. It's up to you if you want to climb down or not. You can whisper yell if you'd like. You're
Yeah.
being quiet. Zeke knows how to whisper yell.
Yeah, I'll whisper yell along with some common sign language, so I know common sign language, and be like, "Dragon ate the griffin. Egg is still intact.
You actually
But
saw
there is
2
a-
eggs in the nest.
2 eggs still intact, but there is a white dragon."
Well, Torin kind of looks from side to side. How large is it?
It is much bigger than me, I would say. It's 12, 13 feet. Right?
Well, if it is eating the griffin, it will probably destroy the eggs right after.
I've never seen a dragon before.
Well, now is your chance if you hurry.
Well, we need those fucking eggs. So, are we fighting a dragon? Is that what it is?
Well, it sounds like a young one. Whites are stupid, but still incredibly dangerous.
Well, we need the fucking eggs. So,
Not gonna be able to do anything from down here. I'll
All right.
twist my ring, cast jump, and I'll do just like Lucky did. Just all in the ankles, jumping with all in the ankles.
All ankle.
Torin will get on one knee and point to his back and look at Orsic. I can get you halfway up.
okay, let's do it.
And he'll, I guess, maybe use the help action to give Orsic advantage as he takes him halfway up that 15 feet,
Yeah.
almost just from his own bulk.
Yeah, or is it give me an athletics check at advantage.
Athletics at advantage.
Notably, white dragons don't generally have horns. This is what the white dragon looks like. If you were curious. That's a fully grown one.
Yeah, so that's as big as a mammoth.
Yeah. This one's not. It's getting up there. But yes, with a 16, Orsic, you make it up to the first leg easily. Where'd you go? No. Uh-huh.
And then once he's up, Torin, trying to duplicate what Zeke did, but in his own giantish way, will climb up. So he's going to give himself guidance on this.
Like, all right, yeah, you take the pointers from him. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, hold on.
I'm holding.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah. Almost just like Zeke did.
Oh, well, that wasn't so bad.
Maybe it might have taken a little bit longer. He's got little legs, so they move quicker or something. You don't know.
And then he'll immediately move up to the next rope, ready to grab people and help push them up with his height.
And the next rope is 40 feet up. So, how are you proceeding?
I can get up real quick as soon as somebody gets up there.
Yeah.
Let me go first,
Okay.
and then as soon as I crest the top,
Do
it's gonna.
we
seem-
need a distraction first before we climb up?
Well, if I can get a couple people to jump up there with me, If we do have a distraction, it might help.
He'll look around to everyone else.
Go up the.
He'll reach
Go.
into his pouch. He will pull out that gilded acorn y'all have seen a few times. And he will blow on it. And then he'll palm it almost like an amateur magician. And from far above, you'll hear a hawk call. As Torin once again summons his air beastie.
All right.
Wherever it went.
I'll begin my climb up the rope.
All right.
Let me refresh.
As you start to climb the rope, go ahead and give me an athletics check. This will be a series of 2.
Oh, not an advantage.
Not advantage, but still a 16 as you make it up the first half. Slow going. You're a dwarf. It's fine. But you make it up there. Takes like 12 seconds. That's not bad.
Stubborn asshole.
As you're at the halfway point, you take a breath. Keep going.
Keep going.
All right. Is anyone else on the rope behind him?
Well, actually, before I start going, I'm gonna kind of look back and just make sure everybody's in line.
Yeah, Zeke will be standing at the bottom, but kind of like watching to make sure he doesn't fall. So Zeke can get out of the way if he does.
Okay. Torin, what's your bird doing right now?
So the bird is just circling over here for now. And as soon as Orsic makes it up the rope, it's going to just dive at the dragon and do some, pass-bys and harass it, squawking at it. It's not going to directly attack yet, but it's just doing a flyby and screeching at it.
Orsic, one last athletics check.
Come on.
With a 12. As you're climbing up, you kind of skid down a little bit as your armor kind of scratches up against the rocks and a little bit of ice falls. But you're good. It just slows you down. You're fine. You keep climbing. And as you get to the top, with a mouth covered in griffin parts and blood, mostly blood, this dragon is staring right at you. Did you come for dinner?
Well, I'll look down real quick. It's not a surprise anymore, boys. And
And we're gonna roll initiative.
Everybody gets that D4.
Everyone gets
yeah.
that D4.
It worked.
24.
23.
Nice.
With the 27.
like,
Nice.
Oh, you just, yep. You did it. You rolled good. Zeke, you're up first as you can subtly hear creature roaring, as it will roar out after it says that to Orsic.
So Zeke will start his climb.
Okay. I will need an athletics check.
Oh boy, I'm not at advantage.
It is not at advantage with a 7. It is slower for you, but you do have a climb speed, so it's not terrible. So I'm just going to say you're going to get halfway up with with your movement.
Okay. And then a bonus action dash.
Okay, give me another
try to make-
athletics. With a 12. All right. You make it up there as you get right up to the top there. Sidling right behind Orsic.
That's all I can do.
You still have an action.
Oh, you still have an action?
Yeah, that's just movement. And bonus action dash.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, why not?
You go,
You're a
man.
rogue.
That's right.
Hashtag roguelike.
Can I try to... Is there like a little crag I could try to hide in?
Sure. Give me a stealth check. Also, you can try to hide before you get up there,
Yeah.
like along the edge there. You think you're pretty well hidden.
Okay.
Torin, you're up.
Yeah, we can't have screw-ups here. Torin is going to get at the base of the rope and he's going to use his action to give Lucky the help action when he goes up.
Okay.
Assuming that Benji is already bouncing preemptively, or having seen what he did.
It is higher than the jump speed. The jump's only 30
Okay.
feet,
Well,
and it's 40 feet.
whoever attempts to go up next, he will give the help action to.
Okay.
I think advantage is better than a D4, don't y'all think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. So, and then the hawk, having been sort of lazily circling and calling out, will dive bomb the dragon.
Okay, give me a dive bomb.
See, hopefully this works. Getting a 13.
13 misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then it will zoom off.
As it zooms away. Anything else for Torin and the Burb?
That's it for now.
As the dragon, I mean, Orsic and Zeke are the only ones who see it. But the dragon does kind of sidle up and look. Taking us to Orsic.
Yeah. Orsic's gonna charge at him.
Okay.
Right there. And he's gonna take a swing with his battle axe.
Give me a swing with that battle axe. I'm gonna axe it a question. That is.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna utter my vow of enmity.
It's not a reaction.
Well, when I take the attack action.
Oh, okay, I got you. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So then the question is, if I
So
utter that...
so you'd have to do it before you roll.
Okay, so I thought I had to say that I took the attack action first because it says when I take the attack action.
Yes, but it'll be happening before you roll.
Okay. Got it.
I
thought I had to attack before.
I'll let you do it this one time, but yeah, so you announce I'm going to attack the creature, and when I attack it, I'm going to use my vow of enmity. And I'll be like, well, shit, take it with advantage. So I will allow for a simple reroll
Well, I appreciate that. All right, reroll of...
as you utter your vow. What is your vow against this white dragon?
I don't know. I haven't thought of that. I'll get back to
We'll
you on
make,
that.
dude, say it now. Say it now, or I take it back. Be something simple as I'll kill you. I don't,
It must be vengeance on this beautiful creature.
There you go. A 17 does hit.
Okay. So we are going to smite him.
Okay, of course you are.
Because why not?
Because why not?
But I think I'm just going to do the regular divine smite.
Okay, for 14 points of damage against this dragon. As you slice into it, and this little bit of divine power seeps in. It rears back ever so slightly as blood drips down its mouth. Anything else for Orsic?
Yes. So, that was the paladin smite. That was my feature that I used.
Okay.
So I then cast.
It's still a bonus action to cast smite.
Okay, even if it doesn't use a spell slot, it's still
correct. It still uses whatever it does.
Yeah. All right. Nope. Then that'll be it.
All right. You stand there. The dragon fully realizes there is at least 2 hunters here. Quickly breathes in as the wind and snow flies around it as its wings stretch outward. And with this power of a tornado or a blizzard, will exhale outward. I will need a Constitution saving throw from both Zeke. Actually, I'm gonna double check. It might be less than that. And Orsic. Zeke, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
With an 8. This is not a good con save to fail. I'll give you a choice, though. Do you want to take average? Or do you want me to roll?
Roll the dice, man.
Always roll.
That's what this
roll.
game is about.
Roll them out.
All right. As the dragon lets out a mighty gust of icy wind shards out towards you.
That was a good one. Oh, there's a couple ones.
Zeke, you take 30 points of cold damage. Orsic, you take 15. Here's the other thing,
Not
Zeke.
average.
Zeke, you are pushed back 15 feet as you are flying backwards.
Okay, so I was unconscious before I fell, so does that mean I failed that save?
So what this is going to mean is, Torn, if you want to use your reaction, or anybody below, if you want to use your reaction, you may do so. As you see Zeke's frozen body, stiff body, it's still cracking as ice and wind gusts over the ledge as he goes flying backward.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So Lucky, using your reaction, I will need a dex save. With a 19, as you dive backwards, catching Zeke's body, he is frozen stiff. As the dragon looks towards Orsic, That's one less. Is it? It will end its turn. It'll position itself. Nah, it likes where it's at. Taking us to Benji.
Well, maybe I don't want to see a dragon right now. I'll call up to Orsic. Hey, Orsic, how far in front of it is it?
Right next to it.
I'll draw a rune and I will cast Fairy Fire right in front of Orsic. I know his location.
All right, I'll need Orsic and the dragon to give me dexterity saves.
Well, in front of him, so that it encompasses the area in front of it. Because he said the dragon's right in front. So where's the box? Like
So you get to choose like from his location.
Yeah, because
as if you were casting it from his location.
Well, it's not centered on him. It's in the box is going to end in front of him. How do I draw a picture here?
It just encompasses the dragon.
I know what you're saying, but I'm curious about the description of the thing that lets you cast it as if you were from his location.
No, I know his location, so I can see where he is. So I can position the spell in relation to him.
What's the range of Fairy Fire?
I'll get what he's saying.
60 feet.
40 feet up, 30 feet over. I'm going to say this. Orsic, give me a dex save at advantage.
I can get a little closer if that makes a difference. But yeah, in front of Orsic, the space fills with like an inky, oily substance, and then flashes away.
As they both got 16s?
Which is a pass.
Anything else for Benji?
That'll do it for this turn.
That will take us to Lucky.
All right. Still holding, like hugging after catching.
And he is cold. It's a cold body.
Gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh shit, where is it? I think I've cast spells before. There it is.
14 hit points, Zeke.
Beautiful. Thank you.
He's over half.
Yep.
I will. That's my action. Shit. I'll try to climb up the rope.
Okay. You'll only be able to get halfway. Well,
35.
not even. So because it's climbing. So give me an athletics check. You do have advantage because Torrin is giving you a boost.
Okay. So D4, right?
No, you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Shit. Okay, athletics, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you get halfway up. I will definitely say that. You're 20 feet up.
And I can't use bonus action to move anymore, right? I'm just there now,
Correct.
right?
Unless you are a rogue.
Yeah. All right, dangling in the wind. That's it.
Dangling in the wind. You got a good grip on it, though. You're good. Woohoo. That will take us to Zeke's sneak.
Zeke, kind of in shock a little bit, after being so close
She
to
just puts you down. Yep.
yeah, being frozen solid and then falling 40 feet in that state. Zeke will kind of shake the frost off his face and his beard, and he will just start to climb behind Lucky.
All right. Give me an athletics check. 19. You're doing solid. You get up to the halfway point behind Lucky. If you want, you can try to climb around him. You might make for a little bit of an obstacle, but you're small.
You're just a little
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I'll try to climb around him.
All right. Give me another athletics check. Actually, you know what? Okay, athletics will work. I was going to say give me an acrobatics. As you get right back up to that same position, as you quickly scamper up the rope, you are like lightning up a rope. You're born for climbing ropes.
Okay, and real quick, let me see here. I'm gonna fire my hand crossbow at the dragon.
All right. Not an advantage, but you will have sneak attack should you hit. .22 does indeed hit. It has been vexed as arrow goes straight into like kind of the shoulder of this dragon. It kind of gets not knocked back, but it winces at that.
Yeah.
And
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Torn, you're up.
All right.
Question: Did you roll for topple when I hit him with my axe?
He would have just gotten right back up afterwards.
Okay.
But no, I didn't. I thought about it before, and then we started talking about the thing, and I forgot. But yes, I will remember.
You would have back up anyway, so yeah.
Torn.
All right. So Torin, having boosted Lucky up, takes a look at Benji, and then he walks over to the wall, puts his hands onto the cliff wall, and as he does so, anyone want to guess?
Something with the climb speed?
Even better.
Bear?
He transforms into a giant spider.
Yeah, Spooter.
That is even better.
So then
Scary,
just
too.
as his hands and as his other legs sprout and everywhere, he immediately climbs up. We're going to take the dash action. He climbs the 40 feet up the cliff face.
Yeah. No need necessary for that because spiders, they got sticky feet.
And then he goes over here. Scamper, 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 scamper.
It's a giant. I don't know where over here is, but
Oh, crap.
carry on.
Well, that's bonus action, and here, and then here. You see me now?
I do.
And he's sort of amongst the rocks, side-eyeing the dragon. And then
With which eye?
that's for him to know.
Ah,
For no advice. And then with another call from the bird. Sorry, let me reload the bird. The bird swoops down at the dragon again. I'm not waiting on this.
Bird swoop.
That will be a miss. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 is a miss as the bird swoops
And-
down and flies right back up.
I've got to solve this problem. Anyway, that is it for Torin and the Bird.
That will take us to Orsic. Face to face with this dragon.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay, as you roll away from it.
Yep. And I'm going to run over here. And I'm going to hop on top of...
You can't run. He's not that big.
Oh, I thought he was a giant spider.
Are you a giant spider or a giant wolf spider?
Giant spider.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alrighty then.
So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Quickly get on top of the spider.
Yeah. Launch on top. You see the shield light up. And I'm going to hold right there.
Alright, that will take us to the dragon.
Oh, come on.
And with... as it looks like it's about to pounce, its claws dig deep into the icy rock. You dare! You will be eaten! As he is going to let out yet another burst of cold air. This time just breathing out from his nostrils as it kicks up the snow, turning into ice, reeling out. Oh. So do have full cover from us. I'm not gonna say. I will say Zeke, Orsic, Torn. I will need Constitution saves.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yep. That's a fail.
I'm gonna give you guys the option. Would you like me to roll? Or would you like to take average?
That was a lot of dice for average. I think we were pretty close to average last time, weren't we?
Yeah, it was pretty
Little
close.
above.
A little above.
Yeah.
We rolled a couple of 8s. Yeah. We rolled 2 8s, 2 1s, and 2 6s. That was interesting.
I'm a gun at anything way, so.
I mean, if I roll, I could roll really bad.
It
Could roll
be,
bad.
could be 8 or 6 ones.
It could
God,
be.
that would be for the record books.
I say we roll it. I mean, what else we got?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
It is not.
Oh.
Damn.
Everybody.
As you each take 37 points of cold damage.
Reduced to 27 for Torin.
Reduced to 27 because of that ring of cold resistance.
Still
Arguably the best in this situation. As Zeke,
not good.
you guys would get flown 15 feet. I don't think that's enough to bring you off the edge. Not quite. Torn would probably fall off you at this point. As Zeke goes flying backwards. Lucky, give me another dexterity save.
Oh shit, I didn't take it off advantage.
You're good. With an 11. Are you risking it for him?
Yes.
Okay. As you will have to let go. You're only halfway up, so you're going to take 3 points of damage as you dive off of the rope to catch Zeke as he falls off yet again.
Okay.
As the dragon now starts asserting its dominance waltzes over to the edge here. Just an intimidating, just flexing all of his muscles at the giant spider. And then, without even a screech, zooming down like a rocket, you would see the griffin's mate. Swooping down on this dragon. The griffin is gonna launch into it. I didn't have advantage clicked on, that's why I rolled twice. Yeah, as the griffin will indeed tear into this dragon. Screeching out, especially seeing its mate right there dead, eaten, half-eaten. Taking us to Benji.
All right. We're sick. Still in the same spot. Oh shit.
It's quiet. You just hear the screeching and roaring.
All right. All right. I will take a step, and then flex my ankles and jump 30 feet toward where Orsic is. And as I get to the height of the jump, I draw a rune in the air and pass through the rune to end up right next to Orsic.
I'm gonna say, give me a. I'm gonna say Dex save,
Yeah, that's pretty fancy.
or I'll say your call, Dex or Intelligence save, either the planning of it or the landing of it, because you also don't know what's around him.
I was trying to do intelligence.
All right, no, you did.
Was it a 4
Oh.
plus? It's a 10.
With a 10. I will say you get up there, but your next action this round, if you do something that requires you to roll a d20, it will be at disadvantage as you're sliding a little bit as you land.
I was just trying to get up here.
You're up there.
Now I don't know what to do. I think I look down at Orsic, sliding over, and I look over at the dragon, and I'm gonna do a disadvantage study action
On the dragon?
on the dragon.
All right, give me a Arcana or Nature. 15, not bad. So white dragons are definitely the stupidest of all the dragons. Still smart enough to speak and understand the idea of possession. They're the most animalistic. Will hunt relentlessly. This one seems to be no different and extremely territorial. Once they move into an area, it becomes their area. They are... bless you.
Bless you.
They are very good
Sorry.
at... they have good eyesight, including a draconic trait of blind sight. And there are no vulnerabilities. But white dragons are the best at being in the cold, so they can walk on ice, and they don't have to roll to like climb ice walls, or because they have a feature called Ice Walk, and they aren't slowed down by it, and they're immune to cold damage.
I obviously don't hit it with any cold. Pappy Frostrune, let me down again.
One more time.
I'll do it.
All right, that will take us to Furiel.
Gonna use my good old recast cure wounds on my boy Zeke there.
All right.
My man.
Double dose.
Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Zeke, 16 healing back as you are once again in the arms of an angel named Lucky.
I want to move. Into there and see if I can see the dragon from there.
I would say from this vantage point, it will have cover, but you can see it.
All right.
It's big enough that you can see like its wings and occasionally like the top of its neck. As right now, it was in the middle of flexing as the griffin came down, aerial striking.
Cast Hunter's Mark on it,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
it's a bonus action.
I was just thinking about the resource pool, but you're good because you said free cast of the cure wounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. No worries.
And I will, as I was running away, not running, but as I was going away from Zeke, I'll tell him, let's shoot from down here. Enough going up there, and that'll be it.
All right. That will take us to the top of the round. And a great spot for us to take our little 5-10 minute break here, folks, is this dragon is definitely a tough customer to contend with. It's in its element. It's already slain one of the griffins. There's another griffin here coming to avenge its mate. We'll see if it's successful. So we're going to take our 5-10 there, so stay tuned, stick around. We'll be back in a few. All right, folks. Well, welcome back. Last we left off, you found the griffin's nest. Unfortunately, it was being attacked by a white dragon. A young one, but still vicious and loving this winter weather. Unlike most of you who are not enjoying this winter weather, it promptly killed one of the griffins and has you guys on the ropes up here. However, the other griffin has come to its aid. Well, to your aid, or for vengeance more than anything. And that is where we're going to pick up. Currently, Torrin's a big spider, Orsic is unconscious, and that we are where we are. I didn't ask for it previously, but before I forget, Torrin, give me a Constitution save for that. that aminal. It's DC 13. You're good. As you keep the burb alive, taking us to Zeke the Sneak. Zeke, what are you up to down there?
Okay. My hand's crossbow. It has a 30 foot. It's my problem is I can't really shoot him from down here.
I will say, what you could do, if you wanted to, is, because you're good at climbing,
Yeah.
probably not do anything this turn, but next turn, if you climb halfway up the rope, you'll be able to climb up the rope, shoot, climb back down.
Oh, all right.
Just throwing that out there. You're used to this. Your character's used to this, so I try to give aid where it can be given.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move halfway up the rope.
Give me an athletics check. As you're you're running back over there. 14. Yeah, you're good. You get halfway up. You still have your action and bonus action if you'd like to do anything like hide or, I don't know. What else you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Yeah, you cling to the side of the wall there, so maybe next turn you'll have the sneak attack, or as some people like to call it, the Zeke attack. Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Sure.
We'll see if you can out-perceive the dragon. We'll find out. It's cold, so your teeth are chittering a little bit. Taking us to Torn Boulder Hill. Torn, what's up?
Torin will plant both of his front legs by his mandibles firmly into Orsik's back. They'll begin to glow with a pale white light, and that light will creep off the legs and onto Orsik. Cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
I almost thought you were going to say casting Moonbeam.
On Orsik's
yeah.
body.
Is that level 2 Cure Wounds?
17
healing
healing.
to Orsik. Tor, you still got a bonus action, and I believe you got a little burb.
Yes, and movement.
Yes, indeed.
So, you may regret this, but let's Torin will scamper up the side of that cliff face.
Which one's that one? North one?
And the north one.
I gotcha. Trying to get a little.
refreshed.
You're good. All right, as you scamper up to that cliff face, climbing over this little, looks like an endless crevasse. It's not. It goes down like 20 feet. It's just, it looks cool though, because maps.
And then the bird.
Caw.
Yeah, we'll dive bomb. Pull up its sheet. I just had it. There it is. And caw. Completely missing. You actually swear you all hear the bird cuss in common. And it swoops right back up.
All right. That will
Haven't
take
hit
us.
once with it.
Hey, but it's there, you know. It doesn't cost you anything to keep it going. So when it hits like a truck. Speaking of hitting like trucks, Orsik, you're up.
So Orsik's gonna get up, shake his head fucking try and get the ice off out of his eyeballs. He fucking hits like a truck.
Your mohawk's
And-
twice the size because it's just covered in ice.
Frosted over. And then I'm going to turn and run up this way.
Oh,
And I'm gonna smite him.
all right. Should you hit?
Should I hit? Oh, hold on. I get one more.
Do you lose Vow of Enmity when you go unconscious?
That's a great question.
Either way, you still missed. But advantage on attack for 1 minute, or until you transfer a different creature. Nope. Yeah, you're good. It's still there. It's still vowed.
Not
as
that it
you
matters.
You swing and a miss as you skid on the ice, as it is kind of turning about face, ignoring you, as it will get rid of that banging. As the dragon turns to face the griffin.
And that will be it.
All right. Which will take us to the dragon. It just keeps getting it. Now I gotta figure out which one's it's just 9. It's an automatic if it hits Choo.
Having to refresh.
Or we can save it. I gotta think about what the average law of averages here is actually best for the dragon single target, because it does turn to face the griffon. And it starts to inhale, looking like it's gonna tackle the griffin. It will. Yeah, it'll breathe on it. Exhales its icy breath. As the griffin needs to make a save. Griffin's not bad at saves. It's not just bad, it's horrible. I rolled a 3, but it's not popping up. But I saw a 3. As the griffin is blown 15 feet off and goes tumbling to the ground. As it pretty much turns into like an ice cube. And also, I'll go ahead and take. Makes sense. As the griffin is pretty badly hurt. Maybe I need a refresh too, huh? As the dragon, meal or little dwarf. Yeah, it'll do it. It doesn't care. Orsic, you can make an attack opportunity as the dragon flies away from you. You do hit it. This is where that topple will matter. As it will take the 5 points of slashing damage. And it is knocked over. It goes tumbling.
Can I roll the savage though?
No, because it's not your turn.
Oh, so savage attacker doesn't work.
It's only on your turn. Same thing as Thunderous Smite.
Got it.
As
Well,
it
I
gets knocked down, it could still make it. Nah, now you got its attention. As it turns towards you, as it skids around and goes right back to standing next to you. Oh, haven't had enough, dwarf. Which will take us to the Griffon. Griffin's fighting for its life, so Griffin will get up, and I don't know if it has enough speed. 40. So no, it gets up. It'll just get up to like next to it. So if it goes that way, it does have enough speed. That's just right there. And it'll attack the dragon. Rah! Missing with both attacks. It lets out a horrible screech in the dragon's non-existent ears, because reptile. Taking us to Benji. The dragons are warm-blooded, so so are reptiles. Damn it. Benji, what are you up to?
Reptiles are cold-blooded.
Yeah, reptiles are cold-blooded.
Reptiles? Okay, good. That's what I was like. Amphibians? Yeah. I'm dumb. I didn't take biology class. Benji, what are you up to?
All right. We're gonna go ahead, and now that we can see El Dragon,
You can.
I can position my fairy fire better to just hit the dragon. As a cube of ink splashes out.
All right. It gets a 9.
It is a failure.
As the white dragon, covered in currently blood, is now covered in this goopy, glowing oil.
I will then, with my bonus action, Ada or sick. Well, I think you got it. And I will cast Healing Word first level.
Okay.
For 11 points of healing. Doesn't have my intelligence on there for some reason.
Remind me to fix it. I'll put a note for it. Benji healing. It just takes a second, but I can't do it while you're in. I gotcha.
I will then take a step over this way into a portal rune and appear right next to Zeke. And then right in front of Zeke, kind of suspended for a brief moment.
Wait, where did you walk to?
I walked just south toward the edge.
Okay.
Walked
Just
here.
making sure.
And I appear next to Zeke, and then just for a brief moment, just kind of Roadrunner style, coyote just stays in the air. Oh, you're not on the ground, and then he falls to the ground.
All right, give me a dex save. Yeah, you take 3 points of damage, and you fall prone. Splat. It's
I
rough.
imagine a dwarf-shaped hole in the snow.
We're good.
Oh, yeah.
That would have sucked.
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Anything else for Benji?
That's it.
All right.
That'll be it.
Lucky. Up and at him.
I'll take a shot with the short bow at the dragon.
El Dragon. It will have some
Advantage.
cover, but it does.
Is
But
it
you
a
do have advantage because it is
straight-
glowing.
So is it a straight roll because he's at cover?
No, cover has nothing to do with your rolls at all. I improve its
That's
armor class.
lazy.
Yeah,
So it's still an advantage?
it's still at advantage because it's covered in inky ink.
Awesome.
17 unfortunately misses it as your arrow skids off of the cliff face there. Unfortunately.
That's it.
All right. Ready. Knocking another arrow, taking us to the snake.
I'm Can I hit it with my hand crossbow from my current position?
You're 15 feet down, so you'll need to climb up.
All right.
So I'll need an athletics check to climb.
Okay.
But because you have a climb speed, the DC for you is low. It is not that low.
No. But yeah.
As Zeke, unfortunately,
I startled him.
as you got startled, you quickly lose your grip as you make no progress. You don't fall, but you make no progress. I'll say because you have climbing speed, you're not gonna fall. You're good, but your movement, you make no progress. So you'll have to take a bonus action if you would like to move more, or action.
I'll bonus action dash to take another.
Give me another
Shot
athletics
it.
check.
Ah!
As it's getting covered in ice. It's just slipping. You're like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's another cartoon moment where it just like keeps slipping.
Yeah.
You make no progress.
I mean,
You still got an action?
let's try it one more time.
I will say if you want, you can move up to like just 5 feet below it, and I'll give you advantage on your athletics next turn. If you make it.
Okay.
Four.
Come on.
With the 6. I will say the DC for you was 5. Because you're a climber. I just needed you to roll something. Because it's difficult. So you do get up there as far as you'd like.
Yeah.
But it's precarious. I
We'll
will
stay
say-
like 5 feet below the ledge so I could stay like kind of.
Alright. I will say for the 6, though, I'm not going to give you advantage on your next climb roll.
Oh,
You
okay.
still have to make a little bit of a climb, but
Okay.
well, no, you'll still get advantage because it's not very far. As you spent the whole turn slipping and sliding, and then eventually, you got it. You're nearly up there. That will take us to the hill on the boulder. The hill that Boulder will die on.
All right. Well, since it's glowing,
It is glowing. And it's
scamper back
snowing.
down. Scamper back down the side of the embankment and bite it.
Okay, at advantage with the giant spooter. Do you have the giant spooter stat? Good, you do.
Yep. Jesus. 14.
14 unfortunately misses.
And then the bird will do the bird.
So, at advantage.
That doesn't seem to matter. Oops.
Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it?
Finally.
The advantage doesn't seem to matter, as the advantage is what got you a nat 20. I would say
12
that matters.
Of piercing damage.
It will take 12 points of piercing.
And then it'll swoop back up. After
Yes.
it stops right by its ear hole and screeches Birdhawk really loud. And then goes back up into the air.
Alright. Taking us to Orsic. Field end.
Orsic. Well, we're gonna attack him. It's a battle axe.
Don't forget you do have advantage
Yeah.
for multiple reasons.
Yeah, I've got like a bunch of advantage.
Yeah, hit it.
I hit it, and we're going to Searing Smite.
With fire in it. We'll take 10 points of silver slashing damage and 5 points of fire as it is flaming. There's no saving throw on the fire thing? I can't remember how that is.
No, so it takes it, and then it does a Constitution throw next turn.
Gotcha. So it's guaranteed it'll take 2d6.
Yep.
Gotcha. Alright. Anything else for Orsa? Because it is burning.
No. That's
Alright.
where I'm gonna stay.
That will take us to the dragon.
2. Call.
As it finally doesn't get its breath back. But now it's a target-rich environment. But it also doesn't like being surrounded. Yeah, it's going to disengage. And fly 80 feet away.
80. Damn.
As it lifts off. Quickly flapping its wings. Get a look at you. As it flies around. It is harder to see. As it is in the skies. It's natural in element. Which will take us to the Griffon. The Griffon also, I believe, has the same speed. As it swoops in after the dragon. It looks towards its dead mate, gives a loud screech. And like a vengeance bullet, goes after the dragon.
That was a 3. Oh, 19. No.
Getting a 25. It hits with both the decks. Dealing significant damage. I'm not gonna lie. It did 19 points of damage.
Thanks.
As the dragon is starting to get a good look at things. Taking us to Benji.
Benji will stand up and look over toward the dragon, squinting through the snow. He'll draw a quick rune and push it forward as he casts Guiding Bolt at the dragon.
Okay, as this rune has energy flying towards the dragon at advantage. Forgot to roll advantage for the griffin. Damn it.
Crit fish.
I'm going, yeah. Roll advantage for your thing while I crit fish. Nope.
Nope.
You do hit it.
Oh, I love getting gold.
It will take 12 points of radiant damage. It does, I would say it does have cover from range attacks in this snow here, but you ignite past it.
That'll do it for Ben. I'll use a little bit of movement to gonna tuck myself into the rock face.
Okay, you just kind of scoot back, get flat. That'll take us to Furial Lucky Elmshade. Do you feel lucky? Ooh,
We'll see. I'll take a shot at him.
All right. Is it within short range of the short bow? Or you might have to move.
Might have to.
You got 80 feet, so it should be within range. So you just
So
gotta move.
8320.
Yeah, so it'd be a straight roll from where you're
Okay.
at. But if you move
You can
30,
move a little
if
bit.
you move 35 feet over to the right, I don't know what that is. If you go
105 minus 35.
35 here, you would be within range.
So,
And it would be an advantage. It
let's
does have
just,
cover from just being in the snow and the wind swirling around, but not a lot.
We'll take a shot.
All right. with a 19. That hits. As you kind of see this little bit of luminescence from the guiding bolt, that rune still glowing there. As the dragon beating its wings, you can hear it. Do the hunter's mark. Are you doing the shadow?
Yep.
As shadows cling to your arrow, striking into this dragon. Tell me, Lucky, what does it look like as you slay this dragon? Where's that shot going?
Hey, all right.
Right through the middle of his eyes. Right in the middle.
With the loud, actually
Whack.
probably a deafened whack. You can just see the snowy form of this bloody dragon as it was starting to make its roundabout way to fly back. It might get a few feet as it goes tumbling, probably perfect to go tumbling down into the icy water as it cracks and crackles into the ground there. A loud thud and crack.
I run after it and start searching it.
Yeah, you run after the dragon. The griffin will look at it, and then as it doesn't swoop down, it just kind of does like a little U-turn, and then immediately starts flying back towards its mate. As it lands there. Clearly saddened by the events, but also looking at you all wary. Starts to hop over towards its nest. And then looks towards you all. As Lucky goes to...
I'm scurrying off Lucky.
Okay. What are you guys up to?
Looking for anything of value, and if I don't find anything, I'm taking a tooth.
Well, dragons aren't known to carry things.
Lucky doesn't know that. He's never fucking killed one.
This dragon is not wearing armor, and it did not wield any weapons, nor is it wearing any jewelry. I guess some dragons could wear jewelry. The smart ones. This one's a dummy. I will say, is Benji proficient with nature?
No.
Okay. One of you can make a nature check and or survival. Your call.
I think I'm actually proficient with nature. If it's highlighted red, that means I'm proficient, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, go ahead.
With a 14. So, this isn't quite an adult dragon. Not fully grown, but it isn't a wormling by any means. Its teeth would still have value, but the real prize would be to find any mature scales on it. And perchance could, those are worth their own coin, but it can also be used to make certain armors or things of that nature. You have heard of dragon teeth being used for weapons such as daggers. None of the dragon's teeth here are quite dagger-sized. It'd be like a crocodile tooth size, so...
I'm looking at it, I might be able to knock a bunch out and make some arrow tips or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect size for arrow tips.
I pull out my my baton and twist it, and different set of tools come out, and I look at them. What do I think would be the best set of tools? A smith tool, or like
Probably leather workers.
Leather workers tools.
Yeah, like I know it's not.
That'd have a good knife in there.
Yeah,
for sure.
like it's
So,
the best you
I'll
need.
look at Benji and tell him Hey man, don't worry about the teeth. Let's look for the scales. We're looking for real nice scales on this thing. We'll get the teeth later, make some nice necklaces or arrowheads. But let's energy on scales.
I
You
and
know, I'll start looking for scales and just
I
see
will
what he
say,
does.
yeah, with Benji getting your, you might have like a little field manual that comes with your leather workers. I'll say one of you can roll survival with advantage, whoever wants to do that.
uh,
What you got,
I got
Benji? I'm up like +5.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 0.
Okay.
You do have advantage.
Oh shit! I clicked it on. What the fuck?
Well, click it again. Well, don't click it again now. Now just
Well,
now
no,
just
I
click
definitely
now just click
won't.
survival again.
Okay. Shit.
I'm the guy that helps others do stuff.
Yep.
God damn it.
Hey, a 14's not bad. At level 4, 14's not bad.
I want 18s.
Yeah, as you guys are searching for scales, there are a few. And more than a few that are usable, should you want to utilize them for other things, but it will take some time to take your pickings. Meanwhile, back on top of the cliff, there is a griffin guarding its nest with its mate dead in front of it, ripped open. The griffin itself is wounded. It kind of leans almost downward a little bit, as if it's trying to be protective, but it's also trying to defer, almost like giving respect kind of way. I would say, Torn, you'd be able to figure out what that means.
I mean, Orsik's putting his axe away and like on his back and really not like hands up,
And
not presented.
the griffin definitely doesn't like the spider. I will
Yeah,
immediately say that.
the spider frowns.
It would probably eye the spider most of all.
Doesn't look like he likes you.
It will defend the eggs.
Maybe you could do that thing where you talk to the animal. Maybe it'll keep us one.
All we need is one. It's a negotiation. See what happens.
Would you give someone your children?
Yeah, it depends on the person, right? But that is just me.
The question doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, what other options do we have at this point? I don't want to kill it.
Very well.
Unless somebody's gonna sneak in there and steal it right now. But
The griffin like immediately like hops to the side, screeches out towards you, Torin, as you shapeshift back into a big person.
So Torin stands back up with considerably fewer legs and brushes the snow off of his shoulders. And then he clears his throat and casts Speak with Animals. First, it sounds like he's growling a little under his breath, then a brief howl, and then finally, it settles into a squawking.
What do you say?
Sorry. We should have no need to harm you.
My mate. He has been slain by that thing. Monster.
Yes, we happened upon the dragon doing what it did.
You do not intend harm.
No, but I'm afraid I must ask something that may be even more painful than the loss of your mate.
I can't
We have need of
imagine.
one of your eggs.
Excuse me?
We have need of one of your eggs.
What is your need of my hatchlings?
It is to settle a debt. We have reason to believe that the hatchling will be given to someone who will care for it and provide its safety. Not in the open wild, but in a more sheltered environment.
Give me an animal handling check. Or persuasion, your call. However you want to play it. And I think
Guess which
animal handling.
one.
Yeah, animal handling makes sense here because it's,
I don't have anything to add to it after the call. No. All right, guys, cross your fingers. Oh. Well, take off 3. 15.
Okay. I don't know what you rolled to take off 3
Yeah.
for, but
Yeah, I had my guidance still clicked.
Oh,
so I'm
gotcha.
removing the guidance. Total is 15.
This sounds like a strange offering. I would
Indeed it is.
like to watch after my own and my mates. I fear our home has changed for the worse.
I agree. There is an imbalance in nature. In a sad way, this may be better for your offspring, allowing you to venture further from these environments, find a new mate, and create a new nest.
Eyes widen at that. But I will have no other. No. Not anymore. Would you know of some place safe for me and my other offspring, were you to take one?
I do. To the south of here, there is a farm where dwells my mother, a giantess. She has similar talents to mine. While it wouldn't be directly in the hills, believe me, no one would dare harm you if you're under her protection. Same would go for any offspring you would have with you.
I don't have way to carry my egg without harming it. My talons are too sharp.
One of my companions is rather crafty, and I'm certain could rig something where you could safely transport an egg. It is not far from here. The egg should not be compromised.
If I have your word, I suppose as long as they are cared after. And you would just hear screeching and squawking. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Maybe little trills every now and then.
I cannot foresee the future, but I will do what I can to make sure they are safe.
I will also say this. You guys did help liberate a keep. If you wanted the Griffin to go back there, it could be done.
Well, that might be a little more complicated.
Why?
Can anyone at the keep speak to the Griffin?
You could bring it back. It's just a thought.
Well, we would have to head back there now.
Well, you're heading back east anyways. Just a thought. If you wanted to stop by the keep, you could.
Do you guys want me to adjust the conversation?
I think having a griffin would be cool.
Then Torin will say, there is another possibility closer to the hills. We have access to a keep. You could nest at the top of a tall tower. And you would have a more or less continual presence of my companions and I. You would simply fly down south the river. And on the east shore, you can't miss it.
The river? Would you show me the way?
Yes. We could move your egg ourselves so that there's no risk of it being damaged in flight.
Okay.
And as it is now, the weather is a little more mild at the keep.
I don't mind the snow so much. It's those other... There are some that fly the vultures. One of them flies a creature much like that. You called it a dragon?
Yes.
They are angry. They do not appreciate my presence. I accidentally came upon them. I quickly flew away. That was before the snows.
That was wise.
They are angry and wear feathers. Feathers of the beast they ride. It makes little sense. They seem to enhance their flight. It was like something I've never seen. As if they controlled the air or wind around them. It howled.
Seems they manipulate primal forces.
I don't know what that is. But I know what howling is. Somehow.
Do you know where they reside from
There's
here?
a crevice not far from here. I could show you. Although I would not want to leave my eggs alone. Especially now that he is gone.
We would need to make for the keep. The eggs are to...
The crevice isn't far. I can show you. It wouldn't take but 30 minutes or so. She doesn't know what time of... we would... It might be on... She would point a direction. It's like southish. Kind of a similar-ish direction.
Are you opposed to carrying a passenger to see the site?
She looks over your crew.
I could make myself much smaller if needed.
Oh. Okay. I suppose I could carry one or two of you. I am quite strong, as long as my eggs are looked after while we are gone.
My smaller companions here would be a good choice to accompany you. I will personally guard your eggs.
Oh, thank you. They don't speak like you, do they?
They do not.
Oh.
So you will simply have to get them as close as safely possible and circle for just a moment. They will look. I will tell them.
Oh. Yes, I can show them the way. That one looks a bit spiky. Why are there talons resting upon his shoulders?
Well, he's strange. If that would be uncomfortable, the other companion is smaller and, well, softer.
The child?
Yes.
As she looks to Zeke.
The child with fur on his face.
I assumed he was your offspring.
No,
The color hasn't come in yet.
it hasn't.
I could carry one or two. If I were to carry you, you would be too large for any other companion. But if you were to look after my eggs, I could possibly carry any of your other companions seem small enough that I could carry two of.
Very well.
Those two down there appear to be feasting upon that dragon you called it.
Well, fighting does make one hungry.
Yes. Also sad. She looks down at her mate once more.
Do you wish the hills to take him? Or do you wish him buried under the earth?
What's a
That is
berry?
That is the custom of some, so that predators do not have easy access to their body.
That's a good question.
She might not care.
Yeah,
At this point, it's kind of as nature would
that
take it.
sounds odd to me. I had no plans for an after. I never thought about it before.
Well, there is dignity in the hills taking him. I will speak now with my companions.
As the griffin looks towards the other two and screeches. and Torn, you would hear it. Hello.
They we should move quickly though. And I will have the others help begin the transportation of the eggs. And he'll nod it, sort of do the, the respectful bird nod
Does like a little
Um,
bow, kind of, yeah.
at her, and he'll clear his throat and he'll howl a little bit, growl, and he'll say, "So, which one of you two wants to fly on the griffin?"
It's not
Oh,
gonna be.
Immediately
they can
raise
both
my
go.
hands.
She
I
says
would-
she can carry you both. She knows the location of the prophetess's. Torin thinks about that for a second. The prophet's hideaway. She can show you. And it seems we have come to an agreement. She will accompany us back to the keep, and we will take one of her eggs to satisfy the bet, and the other she will raise.
oh, this is awesome. I will go on the Griffon.
Orsic.
I'll stay here on the ground, but the griffin looks fucked up. You let her know I'm gonna touch her real quick and try and patch up some of those wounds.
She would allow you. She knows you are not hostile. Just approach slowly.
So Orsic will kind of do that, like hand open, and it'll start to glow a little bit.
Give me
and-
an animal handling check. I'll say an advantage. She's been primed, but you know,
The hand glowing is a thing.
yeah, and humanoid contact is not very common. She seems hesitant, but watches your every motion. Bird eyes.
And yeah, I'm moving obviously as slowly and deliberately as possible, and it'll start to just like kind of fade into whichever the largest wound that I saw.
She's
Um,
primarily been like chunks of ice have been lodged into her.
So the biggest one of those I'll grab and kind of I'll give her 5 points.
Okay.
And then back off.
And she looks to Torin and then looks to each of you. I don't know if you guys want to involve Lucky or Benji with this conversation. They are trying to get the.
As soon as the Griffin is airborne with our passenger, Torin's going to
Okay,
going to do something.
fair enough. So the Griffin will bend down for Zeke to see.
So you could climb aboard and be like, "Thank you for this opportunity, my friend. I've always wanted to be."
And then
I
she
have
just starts flying.
Whoa!
As I would like for Zeke to give me an animal handling check too. Just to see how you handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, you are being jostled. It's not a fun ride by any means. But it's very pretty flying through the snow, but it just keeps like wind blowing in your face as you are taken off
This is
like a
not as-
rocket.
Not as majestic as I thought it was going to be.
Not at
Poor
all.
Terry. Yeah.
It's very purposeful flying. It's not like, oh, we're sightseeing. It's like, oh, zoom. They're 80 feet per 6 seconds, so it's fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, you guys would see the Griffin take off.
Benji. From on top of the dragon, Benji waves.
I need your help.
All right, be right over.
Torin is going to inspect the eggs and the nest, make sure there wasn't any other damage to the eggs or.
Fortunately,
You know.
the dragon never once aimed its cone towards. It just was happenstance. It didn't
Yep,
aim that
I know.
direction.
Okay.
Otherwise, there would absolutely have been a chance.
Benji will get up to the top using a combination of jump and portals.
Yeah. I mean, I would say at this point, like, you guys been up and down so many times, like it's second nature. As you leave Lucky there to collect the remainder of the scales, as you're getting honestly a good amount of scales. So either a small fortune or perchance usable to make some armor or something like that. We'll see.
Can you devise or craft a way to safely transport those 2 eggs?
I look over and I look down at my bag of holding. Thinking of it.
They'll fit. They're like maybe
Yeah.
a foot at. They're like 8 inches probably wide, like an ostrich egg, same size.
Well, one
Yeah.
of the eggs is for Lucky when he finishes ravaging the corpse of that dragon.
Oh, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but we're making good progress. But yes, I can take care of those eggs. This bag right here goes to. I'm not quite sure where it goes, but it goes somewhere safe.
My mother has a coin purse that does that. I'm convinced she has quite a lot of money in there.
Good spot to keep it.
Hmm.
The griffin is not here right now, though.
Yeah, the griffin. Zoom.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Zoom.
just kind of non-ceremoniously then pick up the eggs and tuck them into my bag.
All right. We can make our way down and help Lucky. I have some idea of how we can speed things up.
Hey.
I like efficiency.
As you guys head down. What were you gonna say, Orsic?
I said start to make my way down there.
Yeah. Lucky, you've gathered most of the scales for the most part that are usable. But dragon meat is said to be rare and tasty treat, although sometimes poisonous.
Shit.
White dragon probably not poison though.
On the way down, I just want to test a little something with my portals. When Orsic is making his way down, I want to kind of jump down and see if my momentum is carried or if I am stop next to Orsic. So I just want to see if I'm going to take falling damage.
I would say no. No. It's like if you Misty stepped at the very end. As long as you have it, like, readied, absolutely. But, although yours doesn't take an action, so you can't...
It spends movement.
It spends movement. That's interesting. If you're falling, is your speed 0? I don't know. Probably not. But, yeah, I would say you don't take falling damage.
I was very ready to take damage.
It's very, I would imagine, kind of like one of those Avenger movies, I don't know, where Loki was in a portal, or he was falling in some dimension, and then they portal him back, and he's just there. Like, he might fall for like a second, but it's not enough to hurt him.
You ported no momentum.
Probably one of the Doctor Strange ones. He did that. But Zeke, it's not even a 5-minute ride. You're over there in like 4 minutes.
Okay.
As the griffin flies around, it's hard to make out details in the snow, but you can see this little crevasse where the griffin swoops down into. And you can see what looks to be a frozen over stream that flows over, looks to be a cave. And the griffin will land there because there's nothing around at this time. Most things are dormant. There are no other flying creatures around. The griffin lands at this small cave and kind of shuffles around. So if you want to get off, you can.
Yeah, I'll get off for a moment and just kind of scope things out. Just kind of give me like a, wait here, kind of, or like don't go anywhere, kind of.
Griffin just doesn't even look at you, just looks around for, looking for other predators, like keeping an eye out is what she's doing.
Okay. And I'll investigate the mouth of the cave. I'll sneak over to there.
Yeah, looking over at the mouth of this cave, the stream has frozen over the entrance. And looking at it, part of this seems natural, part of it seems unnatural, the cave inside. And in the frozen over stream, what languages does Zeke speak?
I keep forgetting. Hold on.
I'll look at it. Undercommon, that makes sense. Will be an undercommon. There would be some writing in the ice. First, there would be the symbol. It's hard to make out. It's black on... Well, for me, I'm using dark mode, so it's black on black.
Yeah.
The upside down arrowhead with the little things going.
It's like a carrot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's like a carrot. Absolutely. You would see that, and then beneath it, in Undercommon, is written, "Only the heart of fire can melt this ice." Or only the heart of fire can melt the way. That sounds better.
Okay. I'll take note of that. And I'll walk back over to the griffin. And I'll
It looks at you.
I'll tentatively do sign language to the griffin, like I'm gonna get back on you.
Its head kind of cocks for a sec. Give me an animal handling check. Just for funsies. With an 18. Yeah, as you're making it, cocks its head. And then instead of bowing down, it'll just kind of scoop you up to kind of place you more comfortably along its neck and its shoulders.
Okay.
As the ride back is much more enjoyable. Maybe because you're going with the wind or against the wind, you're not sure, but maybe she'll take a more scenic route because maybe she's a little more comfortable with you. As you would arrive back. Zeke and the griffin, yet to be named griffin, who maybe already has a name, who knows, arrive about 10-15 minutes later.
Zeke will get off, kind of approach everyone, and he will tell them, "She took me to a valley. There was a frozen stream. It was over a cave, and there was a ice wall, but with an inscription and a picture of what looked to be a upside down triangle with line springing out of the top, almost like a carrot. But it said only the heart of fire will melt away. Is away. I do not know what that means, but that is where she took me.
Hmm.
And Zico draw the symbol in the snow.
Does that mean anything? Recognize it?
Give me a Arcana check or nature.
No advantage. 24.
24. So you've heard of beings of great elemental calamity. This represents one of them. Represents the elder, called the elemental tempest, essentially. Hatred, wind, and fury. The overpowering domination of the wind.
Is it similar to like the Ogremok symbol?
Yeah. In fact, it's the opposite of Ogremok. Because wind, earth. This would be 24. Okay. There is a being called Yansi Bin. Who is this elder elemental evil? Don't hate me, I didn't make up the name. Pure hatred and pure windy fury.
I've just read books about it. Just, elemental fury. Yon Si Bin, I think, or I recall. Kind of like that Ogremok symbol we saw before. Except the opposite.
Let's see. Looks really similar. And Hearts of Fire, huh?
Yes,
Really?
only the heart of fire will melt away.
Kind of turn and look at Torn and. Didn't we have something a while back there that you might have considered a Heart of Fire?
Oh.
In the caves way back when?
Perhaps.
I don't know. That stone back there seemed.
Oh, you're talking about the fire elemental stone?
Yeah.
For the keystone.
Yeah, the fire elemental stone.
It was the hot stone, the hot rock.
Aye. I don't know if it may be worth thinking about. It was just the first thing that came to mind.
Well,
I think you know more about this stuff than I do.
I'm not certain of that.
The griffin looks around for the egg. Has been looking the entire time since she landed. Just so you know.
Turn to her and walk over to Benji and tell her this one is protecting your eggs.
She screeches at Benji. Like right in Benji's face.
He has a special way so that the elements or nothing else can touch them. If you need to see them, we can make that happen.
Benji kind of holds the bag out in front of his face. peeks above it. They're safe in here.
I'd show her one of them.
The griffin puts her head in the bag.
And dies. No. Great.
Oh, watch your beak! Watch your beak!
You pull the bag back. She screams. She didn't see no egg.
I'd show her one of them.
Yeah, you pull one out. She seems very confused about the whole thing. How did they get... It disappeared.
The force that lets me speak with you, a similar force resides in the bag.
The bag is an animal, like you? A griffin in disguise.
In a manner of speaking. But we should make for the safe keep.
Oh. Well, I will follow your lead. I will not stray
And we
far
are
from the
land-bound,
eggs.
so this may take longer than you are accustomed. But we will keep in view.
Land-bound. Okay, I don't
We
know what
cannot
that
cross.
means, but all right. And the griffin will follow, honestly, right behind Benji. And then occasionally, like, going around to protect Benji. Just because
Alright.
it's like, if anything would startle you, she would jump in front of you. Because eggs.
I can get used to this.
It's
Before we
not a
leave-
comfortable way, for sure. She's definitely very intrusive into your space.
Yeah. Before we leave, though, Benji would say to Zeke, Zeke, now that you're here, mind jumping up in the mouth, a few of the back teeth we couldn't get to. Just wanted to see if you could get in there real quick.
Of the dragon?
Oh yeah, I just couldn't reach back there. You might be able to fit.
I can try, yes. And Zeke will tentatively kind of crawl back there and see if he could pry the back teeth out with his daggers.
Yeah, I'd say so. This is a toothless dragon.
Yeah, is this what you wanted?
That'll do.
Yeah.
And not many
Alright.
people can say they escaped from the maw of a dragon, right?
Zeke
Thorin
the
was
sneak.
so tempted to pull a practical joke, but it's not that type.
It could be.
Zeke,
Yeah, I'll tuck all the scales and all the teeth and everything that we found. I'll tuck it all into the bag.
It's a good amount. Good amount of teeth. Yeah. Well, you probably don't want to put the teeth in the bag, but the scales, yes.
Yeah.
And you put the teeth in a little pouch.
Yep.
Make a necklace out of them. Or arrowheads.
Arrowheads.
Absolutely. As you start to head out of the canyon, a familiar voice would appear out of nowhere. Yeah, pretty much almost as soon as you come out of the canyon. So did you have any luck? I see you have a griffin. Is that for me? And then you would
No,
see Havoc.
No, that one's not for you, but
Oh?
we have something for you.
A
I'll turn to
hippogriff?
Benji. No, I'll turn to Benji and ask him for one of the eggs.
Griffin is
I
guarding
will-
Benji with its life.
Yeah, I will very tentatively pull out the egg, and like eyeing the griffin, hand the egg over to Lucky.
Griffin
And
watches the egg.
And then I will, after I give Lucky that egg, I'll reach into my bag and show the griffin that I still have this other egg.
She seems confused at the matter, but Havoc's eyes light up. Well, asking you shall receive, no? This is, well, you went above and beyond. A griffin and its eggs? Wow.
No, you just get the egg, not the griffin and its eggs.
Oh. Interesting. So you get the griffin.
No,
Okay.
the griffin gets safe haven.
Oh? You are housing a griffin.
Not housing the griffin, giving her passage so she can start anew.
That is very generous of you.
But you have,
I wouldn't mind a griffin nephew.
by all means, you have a griffin in your possession now. and
Of
I'll
course,
hand
an
him the
egg is even better. I was not expecting. They say raising them as your own is the best. In the wild, often hard to tame, but well, it seems you have done it.
Part 1 of 2 complete. What is part 2?
That is fabulous. You are not correct. You are correct. Sorry. You are not incorrect. Part 2. Well, let me put it this way. Where are you going after this?
I just kind of look around to Torin and Orsic and Benji and just wait for one of them to say something because I don't want to just give everything away.
Oh no, we need to take the. We need to take them back to the keep.
A keep?
Aye.
What keep would this be? You have a keep? Oh! Is it those knights? Samula?
Hey, we've got an agreement with them so far.
You have an agreement with the Knights of Samula? Is that over in Summit Hall?
Aye, it's in Summit Hall.
Okay. Well, how about I meet you over there in 10 days' time? If that is long enough?
No, not over there. Pick another spot, Havoc. You want to meet back here in 10 days' time? I'll meet you back here in 10 days' time to settle the second part of our deal.
Here's a little bit further. Summit Hall works for me. That is very close to. Well, the second part will be.
Alright. Second part near Summit Hall, huh?
Yeah, around there. I can meet you there in 10 days' time. If 10 days seems agreeable.
Can you make it 15 days?
Oh, 15. You got big party plans?
Always had big party plans after I didn't kill by a hippogriff.
Huh? Well, you all look like you got hurt by something.
Cliffs, rocks, snow, ice. Yeah, we got hurt.
Did you say a dragon?
Aye.
I said cliffs, rocks, ice.
Oh no, the dwarf with the spiky shoulders. Dragon. Well, and you escaped it? That is, well.
We didn't escape it. The man over there shot it with an arrow. Fucking killed it.
Oh, so I see why they call you lucky. Wow. Wow. Well, perhaps I have misjudged you.
No, I think you judged me right.
Well, and this is a cause for celebration, no?
A little bit.
Can you give me 15 days?
Of course, 15 will be fine. Would you like to camp with us tonight? We have a warm fire and even warmer beverages.
I'll leave that up to them. But I'm gonna say no.
Oh,
But democratic rules.
you said you were into a party.
Yeah, I'd rather party with them and not you.
Why? This is a giant celebration. You get egg, you get griffin, you kill the dragon? This is... Wow.
Yeah.
Orsik's gonna speak up and be like, "Hey, quit being such a stick in the mud. Come grab a drink. It was a hell of a shot that you had
Of course,
over
we
there."
get some wine. I believe we even have some whiskey from up north somewhere.
This man is trustworthy. Can you not tell by his accent?
I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, I do enjoy a good time.
I will stay far away from any drink, food, or anything, and let them have their fun.
Are you afraid of poison, elf?
No, I'm fine. Gotta stay sharp.
I see. Well, the rest of you, a camp tonight?
We should travel some.
Oh, of course,
Before
yes.
we
I can
camp.
have them meet me there. Our camp is probably a few hours away.
Well, I'm definitely in for that one. I could use a hot beverage.
Oh, perfect. I will go get the crew, and I'll catch back up. I'll see you tonight. We have tents, we will have fires, we will have beverages, and perhaps maybe even a story or two. We all like stories, no?
Looking forward to
Oh,
it.
I love a good story.
Yeah, I'm sure you have some of your own. I did not catch your name last time, little fellow.
Oh, you have not heard of Zeke, the sneak?
Perhaps I have judged you correctly then. No, I have not heard of Zeke the Sneak.
Well, now you have. Now you can tell my tales of adventure.
So, Zeke the Sneak is a known moniker?
Yes, far and wide I am known.
You are... I think you misunderstand what being sneaky means. Not being... You do not be seen, so they do not know it is you.
They do not know it is me until I've done the job, but then they know. They always know.
Oh, so you
It's
leave
a-
like a calling card after you do a job?
Yes, you can call it that. This is Z. For Zeke.
Hey, was that okay? I'm sure. I'd love to hear some tales of your sneaking, and perhaps the dwarf probably have tales of battle. Other dwarf probably tales of battle.
I spend most of my time in the library.
Okay, you are a very interesting group. And big man Torn, was it? He's a big
Torin nod.
big burly man. Of course, I have taken up enough of your time. I will meet you tonight. We will have drinks, have a good time. Get the boys ready.
As long as the good time involves no further betting or gambling.
Oh, did you say betting or bedding?
Betting.
Oh. Well, that is up to you. I mean, you know, I know of course betting on anyone. Alright, I will see you guys tonight. A couple hours.
Very well. Looking forward to it.
He smiles and holds his hand out for the egg. The egg?
Torin
I hand it to him.
will say to the griffin, "This is the one whom will take one of the eggs."
He smells funny. And squawks at him. Oh. So it is okay with me taking egg?
It has been agreed.
I was not prepared to transfer egg. Huh. I will keep it warm with the fire. Tonight. Goodbye. And he, with a big smile on his face, walks away, leaving you in the snowy confusion that was today. And he'll meet you later. But as Havoc will be seen again, and that is where we're going to end tonight. As you have successfully slain your first dragon as a group. And you guys can go ahead and level up to level 5.
Oh shit. Level 5.
But Dyson really didn't want us to beat that dragon for a moment there.
Well, yeah. But we will resume there at level 5 next week, folks. Actually, possibly next week, possibly the week after, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time either way. Might be next week or the week after. Night, Internet.
Night, Internet.